Hi, I'm Robert Mammana, and I am an actor and a director and sometimes a writer. College, actually, I took it was like almost a Shakespeare appreciation course. Other people are off playing baseball or something. I was doing Shakespeare. And what was cool about this class was it was not for actors. It was, I guess, part of the English curriculum or something, and we would all get up and do scene work, so actors and non-actors alike. And it was just really great to approach the text from just purely academic, purely just the language. That became how, ultimately became how I do Shakespeare, is start very academically and study the text and worry about how to act it after I understand, everything, and not just what it means, but what it means underneath what it means, and where some of the language came from and all that good stuff. So Shakespeare has made me feel a little bit small, actually, because here's a person who did infinitely more than I'll ever do. And so you get to recognize genius, and like Salieri and Amadeus, the hardest part of genius is recognizing that it's not in you, and that's not a pity party. There's one Shakespeare, it's not me. But it's amazing to be able to chew on some of his work and his words to understand how huge some people are. I think for an actor to understand where it all came from, you have to go back to a couple different sources, whether you like doing them or not. And Greek theater would obviously be one of them, even though we've all done it and it's fairly horrible to do most of the time. But you learn so much as an actor that, even though you're torturing an audience sometimes, it is an amazing experience. And Shakespeare is the same thing. There are some actors that aren't comfortable doing it, but I think that, as our job, as actors, is to convey ideas, convey thoughts. Shakespeare is really one of the purest ways of learning to do that. The reason I do this speech, it's early in the play, and it's a little thing that Mowbray doesn't, and the reason I do it is because nobody else does it, and I just kind of dig that. Let not my cold words here accuse my zeal. 'Tis not the trial of a woman's war. The bitter clamor of two eager tongues can arbitrate this cause betwixt us twain. The blood is hot, must be cooled for this. Yet can I not of such tame patience boast as to be hushed? Not at all to say first, fair reverence of your highness curbs me from giving reins and spurs to my free speech, which else would post until it had returned these terms of treason doubled down his throat. Setting aside his high blood's royalty, let him be no kinsman to my liege, and to defy him, spit at him, call him a slanderous coward and a villain, which to maintain I would allow him odds, meet him were I tied to run afoot even to the frozen ridges of the Alps or any other land inhabitable wherever Englishman durst set his foot. Meantime, let this defend my loyalty. By all my hopes, most falsely doth he lie.